Hello everyone, this is Rick Merman with Mersive Technologies, and this is the Mersive Minute. We've got a very special edition of the Mersive Minute today. I've got my daughter Ella here with me, and what we're going to be doing is talking about Solstice for Windows. So what this is a software version of what is normally on our Solstice pod, and it resides on a room PC. So we're going to be talking about this specifically as a K through 12 or higher ed classroom. Maybe you've got your room PC. I'm using my laptop as my room PC today. And all I do is I've got this software running on my laptop. I've got an HDMI cable out, like you may have at your, if you're an instructor in your classroom, out to the display. Okay, so you've got your room PC already resides in the room. There's no extra hardware to buy. There's nothing extra to hook up. Download this piece of software. I'm running it, and it looks exactly like a Mersive Solstice pod. Does all sorts of stuff. Again, today we're going to be talking about how it pertains to K through 12 and higher education. Okay, so we're going to pretend, and I'm horrible at this, but we're going to pretend we're doing a algebra class, algebra 2. What is it? Accelerated algebra 2 or something, whatever she's in right now. And we're going to use some real world examples of what homework she's working on, her notebook, and how all this pertains to a teaching classroom scenario. So the first thing we're going to do very easily is I just want to share something. Okay, I want to share something into the Mersive Solstice session. We're going to be talking about something, so let me show you my desktop. I'm going to be launching the Solstice application, right? Now again, this is just tied onto my monitor, right? I mean, it's just a extended monitor, but what we're going to do is we're going to share inside of the Solstice session. I'm going to show you why that is so advantageous later. So we're going to enter 0017, and I want to share, and I'm going to share my desktop. Okay, so what that's going to do is take my desktop and share it up to the display. And let's say I've got some algebra homework that I want to share here, right? So let's go back to full camera. It's a little whitewashed, but you can see I've got some homework. This is the answer key. This is what we're working on. However, I'm also taking notes, and I'm writing and I'm solving math in real time, and I want to show that. So I have got my little Logitech Huddle camera that I normally use for web conferencing hooked up to, again, my PC, and I want to use, maybe you'll have a document camera or something like that, and use that as part of the Solstice session. So we can do that very easily. So if I click on this little arrow here, which is something that our Solstice pod does not have, it gives you the ability to show your attached source. So now I am showing my camera here. So I may be doing real world problems next to the answer key, and I want to show both of them. Where things really start to get interesting, I'm showing my desktop here again, is that I can actually drag and drop just like I can in the Solstice application, move things around. Maybe we don't want to talk about that right now. Maybe we want to share just the notebook, and I want to share my real world examples, and then we're going to bring back out the answer key, and we want to bring the notebook to the side. Okay, so I can share multiple pieces of content at the same time. Let's pretend a student has something that they want to share. Ella has a Chromebook here. This would work with iPad, a Windows laptop, any iOS, Android device, really anything. We're going to do this and show how it works with a Chromebook, and she's going to share her homework up to the display. So it's 0017 is the 4-digit keyframe, and we're going to say that she wants to share her document up to the display. I'm sharing my notebook here, and now Ella is sharing her homework next to that. So now we can look at this in real time. Multiple people can share. Maybe we want to take a look at Ella's in full screen. Now we're talking about what Ella is sharing, and I want to enunciate something. I want to annotate. Well, it's very easy. If I've got an iPhone or an Android phone, let me just log into my phone here, I can actually use my phone as an annotation device. Already, I have everything that I need to be able to do this. So using our Solstice Inc., we actually use the gyros in your phone. I want to talk about this. I want to talk about how it pertains to that. I then want to drag the notebook out, my camera out, and I want to say, okay, well, let's talk about how it looks here as it pertains to, I don't know, number 3 or whatever the case may be. I can, in real time, annotate and drag things in and out of the Solstice session. I could have multiple students sharing their homework, sharing what they're working on up to the display, and I could curate that entire content, bring things in and out, and show, hey, let's take a look at the answer. Let me take a look at my document camera. Let's take a look at what Ella's working on over there. I can do all of that very simply with everything that already exists in my room. I don't need to purchase any additional hardware to have it installed. I already have it in my classroom if I'm using a display in my room. For more information about this, please reach out to Mersive Technologies. This is Rick Merman and Ella Merman with Mersive Technologies, and we'll talk again soon.